You guys need this one tonight after a rough road trip, and just to have a complete performance on both sides.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we needed this for a number of reasons, but you know, the guys, can't tell you how proud I am just to be a part of this group in terms of, I mean that when I say it, just in terms of the way the guys responded, because we understand how Sunday looked in Washington. We spent a lot of time watching film yesterday, you know, strictly on defense, and that's a tough team. I mean, you know, I understand you still give up 120, but you know, we actually did some good things defensively, and I thought that guys responded by really making a concerted effort to help each other.
I know Ket's been an all-star and everything, but what have you just seen from him in the last 5-6 games that he's taken things to another level?
He's 41 and 14, and you know, 30 minutes is, you know, impressive, and we just need him to keep growing, you know, in terms of every facet of his game, and we know he will, and we know he has teammates who are going to support him in that sense, but you know, to make the next step from all-star to, you know, the next types of accolades, it comes with, you know, doing all the other things, and he's definitely moving towards that.
Did you game plan for George or not, and what things on defense specifically did you like?
Yeah, you know, we're ready for anything in terms of, this is the NBA. You know, yesterday we expected him to be out, but we knew there was a chance he'd play. We knew, you know, they're in a fight for their seeding, so we were prepared for that. But defensively, I did like how we got back in transition, and I haven't been able to say that a lot lately, but against that team who's in top 3 in pace, I believe, in the NBA, to hold them to 6 fast break points is a pretty solid effort, and that shows the communication and just, you know, how hard guys played tonight. But then, you know, they have very talented scorers, and you know, Russell had 38 points, but I thought Josh did a good job of making him work for it in a number of ways. And Josh being a plus 20, you know, plus minus wise, is a very, very good thing for us.
Obviously, Paul George is a pretty tough cover. What did you think of the job that Cato was able to do? Because he did have to spend some extended amount of time on him in the second half. Yeah, I think we're learning a lot more about Cato too, as he gets more minutes. You know, in terms of what he can guard, you know, his length, and so I like the job he did on him, and we feel more, you know, the more days that go by and the more opportunities that Cato gets, we feel more comfortable with him, and we look at him as a big part of our future. But Andrew did a nice job on Paul as well, who's a tough cover, you know, whoever you put on him. But Andrew, you know, I hope people note the game he played on both ends tonight.
Ryan, you guys are 3-0 against the Thunder this year. I believe you were 3-1 against them last year. What is it about the matchup? I mean, they're a very good team that kind of brings the best out of you guys.
You know, honestly, I don't quite know. You know, in terms of what the exact, you know, reason is why we match up well with them. I'd like to say that we really do take individual challenges against them, I think, which is a big thing in this league. But I also feel like we're, in terms of, you know, they have individual scores, and the way we've started to try to close off driving lanes, I think it's, you know, your antennas definitely come up with Westbrook, they come up with George, so, you know, you're definitely more focused on, you know, taking away dribble penetration, things like that. So, and then offensively, you know, we do a good job getting downhill against those guys.
Ryan, you talk about the need for wins right now. I'm curious how much you allow yourself to get excited about Robert coming back to the team and what that can mean. Is that a good place to go in your head even, or just to wait? Right
now I'm taking everything, like my thing is day by day. It really is. I understand. I'm big on long-term goals. I'm big on short-term goals. I'm big on, you know, if you want to call them mid-range goals. But the short-term goals are, I believe, the most important thing, because the season is so long that the moment you start thinking about hey, we're getting Robert back, we're getting so-and-so back, we're in good shape now, that's when you might start getting a little comfortable. And we want to be where we just take everything day by day, game by game.